Welcome to China. I've been wanting to come here for years, and this week we're finally making it happen. We're gonna be going to a bunch of different cities in China, but we're gonna be starting off in Shenzhen, one of the biggest tech cities in the world. And honestly, I don't think I was prepared for what I was about to see. We're getting picked up in a Leap motor. I've honestly never heard of this company before coming here because they don't sell Chinese cars in America. You do see some American cars on the road, but one of the biggest ones right here is BYD. They run all of the taxis in Shenzhen, and they are the largest EV company in the entire world. And while we were driving to our hotel, I was surprised with just how many cameras there are. There's an estimated 600 million cameras to cover the entirety of China, which is absolutely insane. There is like zero privacy here. And besides the EV cars, just look how many bikes there are. These are mainly scooters, and these are all electric and completely silent. And the second we pull up to our hotel, I see a Urus just sitting here. Dude, I just knew I had to LARP this thing. But yeah, we're getting our key cards and seeing what the room actually looks like. You can see it's a pretty nice room, pretty modest. And outside, you can actually see Hong Kong, which is right across this river. But we just dropped our bags off and then headed to the nearest mall. This is my first time ever in a Chinese mall, but I was actually surprised on how many just like normal stores there are. They got Vans, Ray-Ban, we got some Shake Shack, and they also got some World Cup decorations outside. But yeah, then we decided to go into a couple stores. I was thinking about getting a drone maybe for the channel. Let me know if I should. We got Ronaldo selling some vacuums. And then we go into the Huawei store. You can see here they've got a bunch of different tech, very similar to an Apple store, but then you can also see they sell electric cars, which is actually pretty common for these Chinese tech companies. So right here, we've kind of got a fake Porsche with a absolutely beautiful interior, honestly, and look how much tech there is on the inside too. We got a little drink cooler, this really interesting dash, and this car comes in at $40,000, which is crazy because the car that this is competing with is over 3 times that amount. And then this Maybach right here with an even more beautiful interior comes in at $70,000 compared to a fully spec'd out Maybach, which costs over $200,000. They also got a Lego store here, which was kind of interesting to see. We got our vacuum clean guy, and then also these really cool skyscrapers of a couple buildings in China. Then we decided to go up to the tallest building in Shenzhen. We first had to watch a little bit of Chinese propaganda, but then we took this elevator up, which goes 10 meters per second, which is insanely fast. And as you can see from here, this city goes on forever. And that's because Shenzhen has over 18 million people. But yeah, then we're heading back down. We see a little Aston Martin, and then we hop into BYD, which is the largest EV company in the world. You can see these cars are much cheaper. This sedan right here is less than 16,000, and this sedan right here is less than 20. But then I went outside and saw these drones on these landing pads. I actually learned that these are for drone deliveries. As you can see, this drone comes down, lands right here, and it literally wirelessly charges on this pad. We're gonna be getting some food later from one of these guys, but let's keep exploring. We got a Rolls Royce out here, also an Alibaba. Maybe they got the new 2026 lineup in there. We also ran into this robot bartender. He can make ice cream, coffee, whatever you want. And then we decided to go to one of the drone pickup locations. As you can see right here, it's dropping in the food. It goes down the chute, and I grab this package. You unfold it, throw it back inside here, and then I got my food. We also made our way over to this really cool tech store, which has a bunch of different products. So right here, I'm trying on these robotic legs. So I basically don't have to do anything to walk. Maybe I'll use this for the Benel so I don't have to do anything at all. They had this really cool AI chessboard so you can play against yourself. These electric suitcases, maybe we'll do some suitcase racing in the future. And they also had this racing sim here that was genuinely so fun. My dad was having a blast on it too, and now I think I might want to get one. So let me know in the comments below if I should do that. There was also this really interesting keyboard store in China. They're really into keyboards. So you can see here, you can basically customize these things however you want. And then we head over to another tech store, and this one is Xiaomi. They also make a bunch of phones, but really this store was all about their cars. These were honestly my favorite out of all the different cars, and my dad was loving it too. And this car right here, the SU7 Ultra, beats the Porsche Taycan and the Model S Plaid while costing less than $50,000. These Chinese EVs are genuinely insane. And look how nice the interior of this car is too. But yeah, then we're getting picked up by a clanker. You can see this is a driverless taxi. So I'm just putting my life in this car's hands right here. They have a couple of these in America, but this was my first time I've ever tried one. Then I went into the DJI flagship store. I used the DJI action camera, mic, and a bunch of other stuff for all my videos. But first up, we actually got their Amflow bikes, which are the most powerful EMTBs besides like things like the Benell. And I actually want to try one of these really bad. We got some different mics, different cameras, these really cool gimbals, which I guess you can film an entire movie with. And then they also make agriculture drones for helping with crops and stuff. And you can see how big this thing actually is. And honestly, I think I might have to switch back to the clanker taxi because this driver was low-key just scrolling reels while waiting at the stoplight, which is kind of crazy. And then finally, we're going into one more tech area, and this is the biggest out of all of them. You can see there's a bunch of different sellers just selling the most random possible, but they got some more clankers, some more drones, some PC builders, which is sick if you're trying to get your own PC custom built. You can see how big this mall actually is, dude. It's insane. And I actually cut so much out from that because we were low-key in there for like 6 hours. You can see how much darker it is by the time we get out of here. And while we were walking to get food, look at what we run into. This guy was just popping some one-wheel tricks up and down the street, absolutely ripping it on a pink light bee. The vibes in China are absolutely up. And on day 3, we're going to Zhangjiajie. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, but either way, we're hopping onto this bullet train, which will go over 200 miles an hour. So we actually got there pretty quick. And this right here is exactly why we came here. The views here are absolutely amazing. This is actually where Avatar is based off of. You can see with all of these tall pillars right here, just absolutely beautiful. There was also these guys doing some drone videos at the top. So me and my dad waved off to the camera, and then the drone flew around and got some really sick shots of the entire scenery. And then we took this gondola back down to go in a place called Monkey Village. As you can see right here, there is monkeys everywhere. And this guy literally stole these food from these people right here. And they just follow you down the whole way. And then we went into this traditional Chinese city that has these buildings with what they call flying eaves. That's basically where the roofs actually curve up at the corners. And as you can see here, the lights are absolutely beautiful. All of the different buildings are lit up. And from our restaurant, you can see it's absolutely just beautiful. And then it was day number 2 in the mountains. We decided to go to this glass bridge right here, which was pretty sketchy, but I got used to it. My dad was low-key freaking out a little bit, but we decided to do this zip line over here, and it was all good because he was having an absolute blast on this thing. And then I saw that this place had something that I absolutely knew I could not pass up, and that was bungee jumping. This place has the second tallest place to bungee jump off of at 853 feet, which is absolutely insane, and I knew I had to do it for the vid. I'm getting a GoPro strapped to me, and then I'm also getting all strapped in, and then finally, it was my time to drop.
Okay, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, jump!
Oh my god. Yeah, let's get it, bruh.
Let's go.
Genuinely a once-in-a-lifetime experience, and the top 3 highest buildings to jump off of are all in China, so 100% worth it. And then now finally, we're at our last stop in China, and that's Chongqing. This is the birthplace of Surron, with their headquarters and factory being located here. Of course, we're going to be going there later in the video, but first up, I wanted to explore the city a little bit. On the street, there was this lady selling these berries. They're like neon colored. And then we went to this show called Chongqing 1949. It was an absolutely beautiful show. You can see the whole thing actually rotates 360 degrees, which was just super cool and something I've never seen before. They had these guys flying up in the rafters and everything. It was so sick. It did feel a little bit Chinese propaganda-y, so I'm not 100% sure if the story is completely accurate, but the actual performance itself was like something I've never experienced. And to end the day off, we're getting some Japanese barbecue. Trust me, we've been eating some Chinese food, but it low-key just ain't it. We got some shrimp here, which have the head still on them, so I'm perfectly good with the meat that I've got right here. And then of course outside, we got some more absolutely insane cars. There's a freaking Ferrari, Porsche, and a Mercedes just chilling out here. And then on the way back to our hotel, we're greeted with this absolutely beautiful light show. These buildings are lit up similar to the other place that we were at before. Unfortunately, this was all covered by the fence, but it still looked absolutely beautiful.
The next day.
And now it is day 2 in Chongqing, and it is finally time to go to the Surron factory. I'm pulling up here. I was low-key jumping for joy. This is genuinely like a dream to go to the Surron factory. And this was also on the day of their very secret new product launch. But right now we're taking a little tour through their sales and marketing area. This was genuinely such a nice little space right here. We got a Hyper-B and Ultra-B just chilling over here too. Some little meeting rooms. And then also there's all of these bikes right here. All of the Surron employees actually get one of these for completely free to use while they work there, which is just so sick that bike life is like, you know, built into their culture. And then while I was walking, I noticed this thing right here. This is a Storm-B, bro. I have not seen one of these in real life, and this might be something that I gotta check out on the channel. And then right out here, there's this track, which is so sick, dude. I'm loving every part about China here, but this might be the coolest thing ever, bro. You can see we got another Hyper-B and a bunch of other Surrons just out here. And inside this area right here, we got like some of these Surron like testing stuff. So there's these 2 lifts, a bunch of different tools, some suspension. They also got a bow and arrow, so they're having a little bit of fun out here. And this is like the battery testing area. So if there's any defective batteries or something like that, they can easily figure out what's wrong with the battery and try to fix it so it doesn't happen again. And then finally, I'm getting geared up and given a bike so I can go rip the track.
All right, we're here in China. Let's freaking go. We got the 2024 Ultra-B. They got a whole ass track right here. They gave me full permission to ride this whole thing. We're fully kitted up. We got the boots on, chest protector, helmet. Yeah, let's go rip this thing. Oh, I'm gonna put it up to the highest mode, Loki. Okay. Yeah. Hell yeah, dude. Let's go. We got a Surron in China, baby. This thing's low-key mad light compared to my bike. Oh, what the heck just happened? I don't know. We're good. Oh, same thing again. It keeps cutting out.
Let's replace with another one.
Okay. Oh, we got a new one. This one's got some power to it, yeah. We are now on a more powerful Ultra-B. This one's got a special motor. They said competition motor is in here. I'm so ass on the dirt, bro. I haven't been able to ride bikes in so long. Now, this thing's actually so nice. We're getting it hella dirty though right now. Ooh. It's definitely got some more power to it than the stock one, that's for sure. Oh, this is actually so fun, bro. All right, we're bumping it to the highest power mode, sport mode right now. Today is also the release of the Light B2. Which I can't unfortunately show you guys, but it's gonna be absolutely sick. Imagine I had a track like this at home, bro. You got the Surron factory right there, and they got a whole ass track just like that you can ride, bro. Like imagine having this just outside of your job, bro. The Surron workers be absolutely getting lit out here too. We're in Chongqing right now. This is like one of the largest cities. It's got like 30 million people. Let's go. It is absolutely massive. I'm pretty sure it's like the size of Austria, which is insane. This one city is the size of an entire country. They also got like hella surveillance out here too. You'll see like, there's so many freaking cameras, like everywhere you walk, there's a camera. It's crazy. Now, before I forget about it, they do have the Light B2, which I can't really talk about at all. I can't show any photos or videos is basically what I'm trying to say. You can look it all up online. It's like 24 kilowatts. It's like almost an 80 volt battery. It's kind of their next generation of Surron. Like they're actually starting to compete with the big brands again, if you don't want to upgrade your bike. Okay, big one. You gotta have some speed for these, bruh. I'm gonna take a little break, bruh. It's tiring, that's for sure. I can definitely feel this one has more power. The Surron factory is hella nice, bro. You got this thing right over here, which looks beautiful. And then all of the other, like, that's a factory right there. These are all like apartment buildings. They're all nowhere near as nice as the Surron factory, bro. Do you like ride every day or like at the track? Like how many times? They ride all the time? Hey, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Okay.
Ready?
Ready?
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay. All right. We whipping the Hyper-B for the first time. Let's go. So remember, guys, remember that I said I was thinking about buying the entire 2026 Surron lineup? We got it organized, baby. We're gonna have the 2026 Hyper-B, 2026 Light B, 2026 Ultra B. We're reviewing all of them, bro. It's gonna be so lit. This is the 2025 Hyper-B. I've never ridden one of these before. Dude, it's got some torque to it though, low key. Yo, I need to get a Hyper-B with supermotos, bro. What the heck? This is so fun. It's so tiny, but it's like, it's actually got the right amount of power. Oh, and we got the Xiaomi car right here. This is like the fake Porsche or whatever. This looks so sick. I like the, nah, they got the Surron branded Xiaomi. That's tough. These cars are so cheap, bro. Like literally dirt cheap prices. What's up? They're on the Light B2s, which I can't show you guys, but it's pretty sick. We got hella Chinese cars, bro. Look at all this. Oh, I love the Hyper-B. Actually, what the heck? I'm not trying to glaze Surron or nothing. They're not paying me to say anything good. They're just the best bikes. This is so fun. This is the best one. Oh my goodness. I like the supermoto wheels too. This is very good. That one's my most favorite, I think. Really? I think it's more fun than the Ultra B. This is dead ass like a dream come true here. We out here in the Surron factory, baby. Big Surron logo up there. Yes, sir. We got the whole lineup coming in. This is gonna be so lit, boys. Thank you. What do we got in here? Surron keychain. Appreciate it. Surron hat. Dude, thank you. This is Surron bottle. Yo, this is so cool. Let's go.
This was genuinely one of the coolest experiences that I've ever got to do on the channel, and a massive shout out to Surron for making this thing happen. To end off the trip though, we got a couple more things to do. We're heading to get some food, but before that, we ran into this store, which had a very interesting logo. Odd choice, if you know what I mean. But we're getting some more Italian food, bro. I swear, the Chinese Italian food is low-key gas. Like, this pizza right here was so good. And then once we were done, we walked outside, and we were instantly greeted with this place, which just looked completely normal. But then you go to the end here, and then you can see you're like 25 stories up. It was super hot out though, so I had to get some Mbappe water. And then I saw this place that cleans your ears. If you don't want to see anything inside of here, just make sure you skip this part. But they were low-key cleaning it out good. My hearing is feeling so good right now. And to go along with a little ear cleaning, I'm getting a haircut too. Gotta make sure I'm looking fresh for once we get back to America. And by the time all of that was done, it was nighttime. Dude, the China lights at night are absolutely amazing. Like, they have so many different like colored lights and everything. It just looks so good. And we're ending the trip off with some authentic Chinese food. We got this hot pot right here, which is what Chongqing is best known for. And oh my goodness, this hot pot right here, when they say hot, it is hot. This is the spiciest thing I've ever had in my life, and we were like halfway on the spice level. But yeah, that is going to conclude my trip to China. This was one of the most amazing experiences that I've ever had in my life. I want to give a massive shout out to Surron for all their hospitality, and also you guys for watching until the end of today's video. I know it's a completely different vibe than all of my other videos, but I'm actually really interested in doing travel, so let me know if I should do more videos like this. And if you enjoyed, be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Ping! Sorry to all my Chinese fans if I butchered that.